Right, we should be back. Yeah, I have a feeling my networking card is starting to break down. So reconnect, connect. Yeah, welcome back. Like I said, my networking card sometimes just goes offline. Sorry for that. Pilot incapacitation, yeah. On YouTube, very likely it will have restarted a new stream, which is always a really annoying thing. So you would have to go into the new streaming window there. But I can see Fishcop has already found it. Yeah, it is a new stream. Sorry for that. Yeah, that's YouTube. Good. Anyways, I was just saying, we're going to go into the circling. Hey, Sitcharif. Go into the circling as briefed. Now, should we not be able to see the runway? Yeah, it's 2 Delta, yeah. Thank you. Pilot, thank you. So we are going to fly the... Let me try to regain that. Hold on. There we go. Charts approach. There we are. Yeah, so this approach here as briefed. Regarding missed approach, so if we go and fly the missed approach from the localizer approach, it's going to be the one charted here, which is programmed in the MCDU or the FMS. And then if we are in the circling though, so if we do the circling approach, and let's say we do a bolt landing, we mess up the approach there, then the missed approach would be try to rejoin that procedure here. Right, I don't want to go opposite to the inbound traffic. Hey Mexi. So, got to try to get out, climb quickly, go on heading, let's say 150, and then go back to Delta 337 Hotel. Try to rejoin that departure, that normal missed approach. Wow, look at the scenery. Beautiful. And the clouds. A lot of rain coming up. Jacob, yeah, exactly. So, it would make sense for the pilot flying to be, you know, the co-pilot, because they would be sitting on the right-hand side. I agree. But these circling approaches normally would be captains only. So, yeah, I'm not sure if first officer would be allowed to land there. Okay, 40 miles behind, that's fine. Into the clouds there, uh-oh. That's a beautiful picture as well, love that. Let me just... change that to this. That looks great. Yeah, and we have some rain up ahead. Now, it doesn't look like it's anything like thunderstorms. It's just a lot of rain. Okay. So for the routing again, Sorak, Olivu. So that's Sorak, Olivu. Yeah, and then we checked everything according to that profile there. So that's fine. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, cool. Still there. Alrighty. Good. Before it gets bumpy, let me switch on the... Oh, that's there on anyways. But let me switch on the engine anti-ice. And recall check still good. Let's read a descent checklist. So we have pressurization, landing altitude 0 feet set. Recall was checked. Auto brake 3 as briefed. Landing data. Now we have... Let me change that. Can I set 2000 there? So we got VREF 30146 and the minimum will be 2000. Just scrolling that up 2000 now. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. So minimum bar row 2000 set. Approach briefing completed. Descent check is complete. Just checking we have no 80s. We have no control. There. All good. Am I allowed to fly the localizer with VNAV path? No, I don't think so. I mean, interesting combo though, to fly localizer and then VNAV. I honestly wouldn't do it because you don't have to be exactly on the glide slope, right? You just have to be down to minimums 2000, and then make sure you see the runway and keep visual contact with the runway and the terrain. Fish Cup, I'm not sure what the mountain is called now. Good, so 15,000 is coming up, 150. Terrain-wise, looking okay. So let me go down to 12,000 as briefed. So now we have level 120. Transition altitude on departure is 10,000. So once we go below 12,000, we'll set the QNH, which was 1001, I think. Let me check that. Yeah, 1001. Tivat traffic, Austrian 711, 20 miles north of Papa Oscar Delta. We'll fly the Papa Oscar Delta 2 Delta arrival. Then the localizer 32 and the circling 14 in Tivat. Alright. Let me dial in 11.3. 11.3. Then Tango Alpha Zulu NDB is 345. So that's ADF dialed in, 345. Tango Alpha Zulu identified already. We have the localizer already showing inbound 2901. But it should be 334. Let me change that. 334 inbound. 334 set. 22 miles away from it. I'll do the same on this side. 334. And there's no other DME there. Alright, so that means I can already dial in 11.3 here as well. Perfect. Although, hang on, Papa Oscar Delta, disregard. We'll do Papa Oscar Delta first of all, which is 13.0. That way we can make sure that we're still on the right track there. So that green needle there is Podgorica. 8 miles from it. So it looks legit. And I'm going to pre-dial 5,000 for the next descent. 5,000 is set. Landing lights on. No, I've never been to Tivat. Hey Bruno, never been to Tivat IRL. No, unfortunately not. And it's slowing at 220 knots. What's maximum? 250. Alright. Not sure why. Let me go speed intervention 250. I don't want to fly that slow. 250 knots it is. I don't know. I'm going to dial up the sounds again. Nice. Fuel 3.8, minimum is 2.2. And we did say we have a bit of extra fuel available. Yeah, so min diversion 2.2. Needle's turning 2 miles. Looking good, so that's all fine. Let me go vertical speed. And now we'll start heading down to 5,000 feet. And we're going to set the altimeter 1001. Set. Good. Approach checklist. Altimeters. QNH 1001 3 times. Checked. Approach checklist complete. Yeah, I agree. Sounds good. Good. So, as always, I mean, here on the 737, the way to see icing on the airframe would be to look at these nuts on the windshield wipers. And then if you get really hefty icing, you would see some ice build up on the edges of the windshield. But I don't see any of that. TAT plus 4 degrees Celsius. Right, let's reduce the speed here. Tivat approach. Austrian 711 is approaching Sorak. We'll be flying the localizer 3-2 approach with the circling 1-4 in Tivat. Go to level change here. Level change. So we have MCP speed, arm. And as mentioned, after Sorak we can go down to 4,000. Oh, sorry, 5,000 it is until Olivu. Yeah, Olivu 5,000, and then we go down to the 4,000. Yeah, so 5,000, 5,000 Olivu. Just how we're going to reduce the speed to 210 in a second. Let's go down now. 210s on the speed, which we can fly in clean. So min maneuvering speed flaps up is going to be about 208. Does it work? So Bruno, you can, but the thing is, the question is it sensible to do so? I don't find that practical. But you can. I mean, if it's not, you know, if it doesn't say anywhere they're not allowed to do it, you can, of course. That's going to be pilot preference. The reason why I don't really want to do that in path mode is because it's just one step down from 4,000 down to 2,600. And then I have 3.2 degrees profile down, which I can fly. But it's fine, Ghost. You do whatever you feel like doing. Got a bit of tailwind. I'm going to get the flaps out already. So flaps 1. The flaps 5. Limit speed is 250. Localizer is showing. It should not give us a glide slope, obviously, because it is a localized approach. A lot of rain. Plus 5 degrees. Engine anti-ice is still on. Fantastic. Although let's slow down for the turn here. Here comes flaps 5. Flaps 5. Oh, need to descend. Speed brakes out. Now we go down to 4,000 feet. Past Olivo here. Down we go 4,000. So funny how, again, I just feel the aircraft is just too clean. It just does not want to descend. Wow, the weather is terrible. Did not expect the weather to be that bad here. Oh, crazy. About 334. I'm going to arm the localizer. Lock armed. Yeah, now we start to descend. There we go. Via lock, 4,000. Let's do flaps 10. Then retract the speed brakes. Is it really raining lock right now in that region? Okay. Yeah, Bruno, I have a feeling as well, yeah. Right, let's see. I can see a little bit of terrain up ahead, which is okay. Let me just get myself into the right seating position here. Let's not slouch down that much. Okay, now we can go down to 2,600 until we reach Tango Alpha Zulu. I can see the beacon indication there, the blue arrow. That's the beacon, Tango Alpha Zulu. Tivat traffic, Austrian 711 is inbound to Tango Alpha Zulu. Localizer 32 approach, circling 14. I'll already do that. That's fine. We have plus 7 degrees. Engine anti-ice remains on for now. Wow, that's so beautiful. Look at that. I'm already going to give you guys the yoke cam here. I'm going to concentrate on flying the aircraft now. Let's see who's that.
Tivat traffic, Austrian 1 for Tango turning.
Thank you so much. German Sim Aviation, welcome. Thanks for the raid.
Localizer 32.
We are flying towards Tivat right now.
In Tivat.
And the 737 Austrian livery. Welcome the raiders. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. A big shout out to German Sim Aviation for the raid. And check out the channel, please. Jacob, it should be fine, yeah, I agree. Multiplier. Initially what I'll do, I'm going to get the landing gear out around about 2,400 feet. Then we'll go flaps 15. And we'll do the initial part of the circling flaps 15. Then once we get more towards the downward position, I'll go flaps 25. And then when we start the final descent, we'll go with flaps 30. Good. Minimum is 2,000 feet for the circling. 2,000 is set. Vertical speed is armed. Yep. Oh, look at that. You can see the runway there. Fantastic. Excellent. Alrighty. Excellent. Alrighty. Cool. Down we go. Vertical speed. Down we go. Gears coming down. Lol. It's still the other way around. That's silly. And as mentioned before, we're going to turn here at 3 miles. So 3 miles from the DE there. Flaps 15. Speed check. Flaps 15. 15 speed. Set. I'm going to already arm the speed brakes. Speed brakes armed. Start switches are continuous. We have plus 13 degrees, so I can switch off the engine anti-ice.
Approaching minimums.
Make sure we don't hit the hydraulic switches. Engine anti-ice off. Manual fly. Manual thrust.
Minimum.
Continue. Flight directors off. Flight path vector on. Let's make sure we stay at 2,000. Almost at 3 miles, and there's the hill that we're going to go towards now. 3 miles. Put the heading back opposite runway 154. Now we're aiming for that part there. Tivat traffic, Austrian 711 is turning downwind for the circling 14 in Tivat. There's the airport. Flaps 25. 151, approach speed is set. And as mentioned, I'm going to start my descent down now. So ground speed 180 roundabout, so we're on about 800 feet per minute, 900 feet per minute. Flaps 30,
terrain.
Disregard. Flaps 30, final setting.
Terrain.
Landing checklist.
Caution,
Start switches
terrain.
continuous. Speed brake arm green light. Gear
Caution,
down 3 green.
terrain.
Flaps 30 green light. Landing checklist complete. Right, terrain inhibit. So no need to dive down. We're just going to go gently down. Going to go a bit further here. There's the harbour. 2.5 miles. No need to dive down. That's looking great. Love that.
1,000.
1,000 checked. Let's turn base. 3 miles. Arc. Fantastic. I don't need to go down any further, otherwise it's going to get low here. So let me just slow down the descent rate. And the cool thing is, I have the 3 mile circle round now. And also I have that prediction for the turn. Go a little bit on the base here.
Tivat traffic, Austrian 14 Tango, circling runway 14, turning downwind now, Tivat.
Tivat traffic, Austrian 711, turning final 14 in Tivat. Good, now we're 3 miles. Yep, So we can start descent here. And then we should be coming out on center. Look at that. 2 red, 2 white. It's a bit high on the speed though. Checklist completed. Now we just continue down. 750 feet per minute.
Now that's how pros do it.
I know, right? Careful with descent rate. Let's get the pitch. Keep descent, continue descent here. Power looks good.
500.
Ah, beautiful. Nice.
400.
Now let's butter it, shall we? Slightly low. Let's correct that.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Happy with that. Speed breaks up. Oh. Man, that's so twitchy. The rudder pedals. My God. Reverse green. T-cell. Anyone else notice the... it's not smash. Come on. Bob, get out of here. I don't know what else to do. Thank you, Beethoven. No landing rate? You're joking. No. Oh, but Benisim. Yeah, the overlay's missing. Why is the overlay missing? Oh, I know why. I know why. Hang on. That's why.
Tivat traffic, Austrian 1 Tango turning final runway 14 Tivat.
Okay, Austrian 7-1 will expedite vacating.
Thank you.
He's turning final? No, Beethoven. I've been here many times on different platforms. So we've been here in P3D, been here in X-Plane, we've been here in Microsoft 2020.
Airspeed alive.
V1 rotate. Beautiful. Look at this scenery. Looks nice.
You can always go around.
Indeed.
If it don't look right coming down, don't wait until you're sideways, maybe sliding on the ground. You can always.
Oh, there he is. So fine. I can see him there on final. Vacating runway right now. Austrian 7-1. Alpha, say hello to you. And good night to you. Right, where shall we park? 1? Now we'll go to 3. And we'll watch the landing here. Just quickly stopping here to watch the landing. There it is. Oh, it's going around.
Tivat traffic, Austrian 1 Tango going around to runway 14.
GG's. Gears going up. Fantastic. Alright, good call. Good, so he wants to taxi out, so let me quickly get out of his way there. Sorry for that, buddy. So here we go, that's number 3. Oh. Oh, hang on. Disregard. Ah. Oh, he's parked on 3. Revoke parking services. Let's go again. Choose X. Select from that. Let's take 2. Oh, he's gone now. Okay. Thank you much for logging off. Yeah, we're going to take 4 here. There, we'll take this one. So here's number 4. So weather radar needs to go off. I need to get the transponder. T plus TARA. Let's take terrain mode off here. Alrighty, let's go and turn. Where's my marshaller? Turn. So straight. And stop. Okay. Cutting engines, so let's get the APU bus. 1, 2, and then we'll cut the engines. 1, 2. It's taking off now. Nice. Good. Those can go off. Get APU bleed on. Get the fuel pumps. Those should have been off anyways. That off, that off. Hydraulic will leave. And collision mat off. Seatbelts off. And then, last but not least, transponder off as well. Oh, strobes is still on.
Tivat traffic, Austrian 1 for Tango, turning to Tango Alpha Zulu for localizer 3-2 approach. Tivat.
And then let's get everyone off board. What time is it? Nice, we're right on time. Just right there. Now we can deboard the aircraft. It's broken. Alright, doesn't matter. Nice. I'm very happy with the landing. I would guess, I don't know about you guys, I would guess that was like 100 feet per minute. No more than that. But at least it was a nice landing. Come on, give me that at least, right? I think it was a nice landing. It was smooth, right? I agree. So who's this? I never heard him on the frequency though. Voyager, you're being too strict. You are being too strict. Yeah, I don't think I have a GSX profile for this. Anyhow, I'm already going to prepare the next flight. So we'll do one more flight after this stream. So we're going to go do a quick break. We're going to fly the FENIX A320, and we're doing a flight again on the Ecuador tour. About 1 hour long, that flight. We'll be on multiplayer. So anybody that wants to fly along can fly along. Come on, give me that. And hello. And on the Discord, we have the briefing. I can give you the routing here if you like. Copy. Thank you much, Beethoven. We'll do that. That's the routing we're going to take. And I'm going to prepare my flight plan as we speak and as we wait for a Ghost on the second approach. Can't really judge what went wrong on the first approach. Looked okay, but I think Ghost probably either was overspeed or a bit too high in the approach. I'm not sure. Let's do nearest runway there. Oh, it's coming the other way. Ah, hang on. Yeah, it's landing the other way now. You've got this. Anyway, yeah, he may have a different scenery. He made a runway check with a 737. Looks like it, right? It didn't seem to be flying. Yeah. Yeah, there he is and can vacate right at the end. Fantastic. Cool. Nice. Excellent. Don't know how many people do not know this airport, but Tivat is a beautiful airport to fly in and out of. You can see the terrain there. It's got a nice offset localizer approach. Offset because you can see the runway extension would go into those mountains. So you fly pretty far offset. And that's why you can't have a glide slope. Yeah, it certainly was fun, I agree. I could have turned a bit sooner on base. I just extended down it a bit too far. But otherwise, I'm happy with that approach. So all good on that. Good, guys. If you do not want to see the A319 in Ecuador, I can tell you that my next stream will be on Sunday. Do apologize. I only have two streams this week, but very busy currently. There will be a cooking stream on Saturday if you guys are interested. Cooking stream on galley_chef.
Tivat traffic, Austrian 1 Tango, clear from runway 32.
You'll probably be pleased to hear this time we're actually making something very tasty. We're doing a pulled chicken burger. So, not a pulled pork burger, but a pulled chicken burger with potato chips. So something not so healthy. It's not really unhealthy, but yeah. The thing is, so my wife and me, we just did a fast, a 6-day fast, and we filmed everything. I'm going through all the video recordings. So much work, and it was really cool. Really cool. And very, very interesting. We learned a lot from that fast, and in the end, the resume would be that it's almost as effective as a normal fast, which is incredible. But I don't want to spoil everything. As we go along next few days, I'll get all the videos, all the meals uploaded on YouTube. And yeah, Nate, we will tell you. We'll talk about. We're going to do a kind of a, another recording where we just talk about the whole experience and pros and cons, and yeah, and then we may even do a live stream as well on this topic in case people have questions. It's a stream with failures planned already. I think Sunday we may do. If you're interested, I could try to get failures set up here in the PMDG, so that that failure or the wheel failure. I mean the wheel of failures, right? And then we can try to to do some failures, yeah, in the PMDG and learn more about the systems. Good. Thank you so much for all the resubs. Thank you for the raid, and Pilot 19, hello. And see you in a couple of minutes. Otherwise, I'll see you all on Sunday if you like. Until then, as always, thank you so much, everyone. Good night.